In this video, I'm going to show you how to change the deck belt on this Troy-Bilt Pony 42-inch riding tractor. It's a very easy job that you can do yourself and save a little bit of money. Okay, so without further ado, let's dive right in. All right, so the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure your deck is all the way down and your blade lever is disengaged. So then we need to get these shields off from around these pulleys. These just take a 3/8 socket, very simple. And there's another one just like this on the other side, and I'm going to go ahead and take that one off now. So we need to get this belt guard off right here, and we have a 1/2-inch bolt up in here. And it just pulls out from the other side right over there. Now let's just get our deck pulley out of the way, very easy with the guard gone. If you're finding any value in this video, please subscribe to this channel. I come out with videos like this as often as I can. Okay, so you might have noticed that I've taken the body off of this lawnmower, the red part. I had it off already and it just made it easier to see what was going on here, so I left it off. But in no way do you have to take that off to do this job. This is an easy job. So by the way, I wanted to show the belt path, before we take this off of here completely. I've already taken it off from around the engine. So it goes around the engine, it comes around this idler here. Now if there's a flat part of the belt, it's going to go along the flat parts of the idler. See, this is flat, and this spindle has a V-groove in it, so the V-groove part goes around those. So it's fairly obvious when you look at it that way. So it comes around this, it goes around the spindle, straight across the back, then around the other spindle on the other side, and then around the other idler just like this one, and then back to the engine. So just think of a big T, and that's what it looks like. It looks like a T. All right, let's get this off of here. Uh-oh. What do we do here? Got a problem. Now, while we could put a big screwdriver in there like this and bend that and get the belt out that way, you do run the risk of bending that belt guard. I prefer to loosen the pulley and take it out that way. It is a little bit extra work. This nut just takes a 9/16 wrench right here, but the bolt, the head of the bolt is underneath the pulley in a very small gap under the pulley, and you need to put another wrench under there to back that up, otherwise it's just going to spin. So let's just loosen the pulley. Just enough so that we can get the belt out. Just like that. And I'll go ahead and loosen the other pulley because it's going to have the same problem. Okay, so I got the belt out from around the other pulley, so it should just pull out pretty easy. There we go, no problem. So I will post the part number to this mower's belt in the description. So now is a good time to give your pulleys a good spin, your idlers, your spindles, all that stuff. Now if you notice, this one has a brake, and so does the other spindle on the other side. So to release that brake, it's very simple. Just engage the blade, and that'll release the brake. Now let's give our idler a good spin. Pretty quiet. That's pretty quiet. Here's an example of one that's got a very dry noise to it. And if yours sounds like that, then you might want to replace your spindles. But these are pretty good, so I'm going to let these go. Okay, so another test for your spindle bearings is to kind of take the blade and grab it and move it up and down. And if you feel any play in there, like up and down movement this way, then your spindle bearings are bad. And you should check the other blade too, the other spindle, and see if it's got any problems. These are tight, so there's no problem here. All right, so I'm going to put this belt back on here the same way I just showed you how to take it off. One thing to note right here is this right here, on this particular model, it doesn't really move, but on some models, that will actually move very freely around. So if yours does that, just make sure when you put it back, it's in the same place it was, so that it's not interfering with the belt when the belt is in motion. This one won't because it doesn't move. All right, so we'll be back for a little test here in a second. Everything works like a champ? Hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching.